Hey guys, it's Ashley from Bookaholics Anonymous, and I'm going to do a book tag for you today. It is the TBR tag, and I will link below to the original if I can find it. And if you know, just let me leave a comment below, and I will see that and link that. So, here we go. The first question is, how do you keep track of your TBR pile? And before I do, for those who don't know, TBR stands for To Be Read. So, awesome. So, for the question, how do I keep tab of them? So, I used to have a spiral notebook that I would write down all the books that I bought, and I'd have that. But I have so many freaking books now, I can't really do that because I forget to write stuff down. So, Goodreads is like my lifesaver. On there I have a tab that's called Books I Own Not Read, and that's kind of how I keep tab of my of the books that I want to read. And there's also, you know, of course, the To Be Read tab as well, but that one's got way too many, which I'll let you know about. I think it's like the last question or something. So yeah, that's how I keep my books kind of together. The next one is your TBR mostly print books or ebooks? So I'm pretty sure that most of my books are going to be print books, even though you can't really see them or anything, because a lot of them are in storage and a lot of them are out in the garage where I don't like them to be, but anyways, that's another story. But I mean, I also have a whole lot of ebooks as well, because let's face it, you can't take 4 or 5 books with you and whenever you go somewhere. So usually I'll take my Kindle, which has all of them, you know, all sorts of books on it. The next one is a book that's been on your TBR the longest. So for this, I went back to look at my, like I said, my Goodreads TBR list that I made. And on that one, the one that showed up the very end, or the very last page, was called Wicked, and it's Witch and Curse. It's like a binded novel, so it's got 2 books in it, and those books are by Nancy Holder and Debbie Bigay. I'm not really sure how to say her last name, but I remember I started this book when I first got into reading, and I never finished it. So yeah, but that is the one that's on there and has been on there the longest. It says a book you recently added to your TBR pile. So of course I always add books when I see ones that look really interesting. So the one I picked for this is, I guess, Invictus, Invictus, and it's by Ryan Grodin. I'm probably saying your name wrong. She's the author of Wolf by Wolf, I think, or Blood by Blood. I'm just drawing a complete blank, but she's the author of a couple of other YA books as well. Let's see, the next one is a book in your TBR pile that you strictly put on there for the beautiful cover. So there's not a whole lot of books that I've put on there just for the covers. Usually if I like the, I mean, I'm not going to just put them on there because of the covers, to be honest. I mean, I know covers are a lot and stuff, but I'm not just going to put it on there. I mean, I have to like the synopsis of the story. So the book that I chose for that one, because I don't know when I'll ever read it, is Etherworld. It's the second book in a series by Claudia Gable and Cheryl Clam. So yeah, it's got a really pretty cover, and I will post a picture by me so you can see. It's pretty colorful. And I was trying not to pick one that's too widely used or whatever. The next question number 6 is a book on your TB pile that you plan on never reading. So I wouldn't say I'm never ever planning on reading this, because if I put it on my TBR pile, then there's a chance I want to read it. Now, if it said a book that wasn't on your TBR pile that you plan you're never gonna read, those would probably be like Lord of the Rings and stuff, because I can't do it. But for this one, I put The Book Thief by Marcus Zausk. I'm not really sure how to say his last name. I'm not ever going to say I'm never going to read it, but it's just one of those books that at this time, I don't think I really have a, it's not something I feel like I want to read at this time. And I haven't seen the movie either, so that's, whatever. But yeah. The next question is an unpublished book on your TBR that you're excited for. So I chose Wonder Woman by Leigh Bardugo, because it's not out yet, and with the movie that just came out, I haven't seen that either, which I really want to now because I've heard it's awesome. But this book just looks really good. And so far the books I've read by Leigh, I really enjoyed. And books that are made from like superheroes and heroes and stuff like that, I really enjoyed. Like, I read, I think it's Forever Black, if I'm not mistaken. But it was about, Black Widow, I think. But anyways, that's the book that I'm really looking forward to that's coming out this year. The next one is a book on your TBR pile that everyone's read but you. So I can't say that everyone's read it that I know of, but I'm going to say the Selection series by Kiera Cass, just because I know that's a pretty popular book, and yeah, and I haven't read it. I mean, I have the stories, I have the book on my Kindle, I have the second, I have the one, and I have the Elite, because I even went to a signing that she was at, so I have the books, I just haven't read them yet, which I really need to get to. But it's got so many books now that it's got like 2 other books with it, and yeah. So, number 9 is a book on your TBR that everyone recommends to you. So this one I can't really answer because I don't really have people that recommend books to me. I mean, it'd be nice, but I'm kind of alone in my world here. None of my friends really read, and the only people I could get recommendations from are my readers that read my blog and you guys, and I've never actually gotten recommendations. But if you have something you want to recommend, I'm totally game for looking at it or seeing what it's about. I really like, my main thing is YA fiction and stuff, so as you can kind of see, or young adult books, and maybe certain middle grade books and certain new adult books. But yeah, so definitely go ahead and recommend if you want. I'm all ears. The next one is a book on your TBR that you are dying to read. So they wouldn't be on my TBR if I wasn't dying to read any of them, even though I have bunches. The one that I can think of right now that's not out yet is Warcross by Marie Lu. It's kind of a gaming book, I think. It's about virtual reality and stuff, if I'm not mistaken. And it's not out, it's coming out this year. But I've read some of her other books, and I just really like her writing and her characters. So I'm hoping this one's going to be just as good. And last but not least, number 11 is how many books are on your Goodreads TBR shelf. So like I said, I have the regular to be read shelf, and then I have a shelf that I put as books I own not read. So it kind of helps me. So we're going to do both of those. So the number that is on my books I own not read is a 674. That's a lot of books. Oh my god, a lot. But if you think that's a lot, then this one's really going to shock you. I guess, maybe, I don't know. So the one that is on my to read shelf on Goodreads is 2,000. Oh, I just lost my page. 2,543 books, which I know, just going back and looking at it a little bit ago, I noticed that there's some that I'm not, like, I'm like, why did I pick this? What is this, you know? So I definitely have to go back and probably clear it off a little bit, because there's a lot, and I'm definitely not going to get to all those at all. So yeah, I hope you had fun watching my TBR book tag, and if you would like to do it, just link below and let me know that you did, and I will definitely take a look. And then if you have any questions or comments, leave them below, and if you know the original poster of this video before I put a link on there, let me know, and I will definitely do that. I will see you guys next time.